Grab that money, grab that bag, grab that extra money. Look fly, look extra, look beautiful, but simple and fly. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dede Signature here again. If this is your first time stopping by, you are most definitely welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you. I really love and appreciate you, and you know I do. Thank you so much for always coming back. So this video is about making that extra money as a nurse, looking this beautiful at your job and always looking flawless and always making extra money. I mean beauty with brains. So please keep on watching. As nurses, we have so much potential to make money that it hurts me when I see people not knowing that they can make so much money as nurses. Like, I don't understand. I don't even get it. See, I mean, because if you leave this video without knowing that you can make so much money as a nurse, I'm gonna be spilling all that tea in this video, like all the tea that you want to know, everything as a nurse. So you make sure you watch till the end of the video, because the best things are at the end. So first of all, as a nurse, if you have a base pay, nurses don't make so much money like for base pay, that is the truth, but we have to learn how to beat the system, beat that system. So assuming that you have a base pay, if your base pay is, let's say, $40, I'm going to use something that I can relate to, because if you are a startup nurse, most often than not they start you at about $30 or so. But if you've been there for a while, I've been a nurse overall for 5 years, and I've been a nurse in the United States for 3 years. I can say, even though I used 1 year to study for my boards, and the other 2 years actually being a nurse in the United States. So when you apply foundation as a nurse going to work or as an employee, you don't want to use liquid foundation, just use stick foundation. Okay, you don't want to go, you want something that's easily blendable, like you just do it fast and leave. Always remember that as a nurse we have only 3 days in a week to work and make 36 hours, and when you make 36 hours you have already worked enough for that week. I hope you know that 36 hours is already enough for the week as a full-time employee. So always remember that we have overtime. Don't forget your overtime. Nurses have overtime, so always make use of your overtime. And overtime, they always pay you extra. So for instance, if your base pay is, let's say, $40, overtime they give you maybe an extra $5. Imagine making $45 an hour overtime. So for 36 hours you'll be making $40. Then for the rest, let's say you add an additional day, because most nurses have 12 hours instead of 8 hours. So overtime is going to be extra, but 8 hours is overtime. So you have 8 hours overtime. You get it? And they'll be paying you $45 for those 8 hours instead of $40. I hope you understand. So when you get to overtime, instead of making $40 an hour, you're actually making you're making $45 an hour. That's already a plus. And always remember, weekend, most facilities will pay you extra for weekends, so you want to also take that at your own advantage, you know, because if you don't do that, sorry for you. Make good use of that differential pay. Differential pay is just extra pay they pay you for coming to work at odd hours. Night shift, oh my goodness, take opportunity. Night shift, they always want to pay you differential. Weekends, they want to pay you differential. And guess what, those shifts are the easiest shift, because there are no managers. There are no managers. There are no all those people that will be controlling you and telling you what to do, patati patata, you know. We don't want those people. Most nurses will not want them. I will not lie you, I'm just telling you what's the truth. Most nurses will not want those people. So you want to just work with those shifts so that you don't have to, you know, have to do all that extra stuff that they want you to do. Then guess what, there's a secret. The secret is, if you know days that there's so much work in that facility, don't pick those days as your work days. You know why? Because when those days, people will be short, or people that will call out. And when they call out, guess who they call? They call you who is off. And when they call you who is off, guess what? They offer you $200 extra to just come in and work. And when they offer the $200 extra, you're like, it's small, nobody responds. They say, okay, $300, nobody responds. $400, and you start seeing people responding, and you'll be one of those that will respond. So don't pick those days. Don't pick them. Don't pick those days. No. Okay, I'll be using this setting powder. It's a pressed setting powder, and you don't want something that will fall on your scrub, so use that. Pick those kind of days to work. Then holidays, they always give extra pay for holidays. You always have extra pay for holidays. Pick holidays for your work days, okay? Always pick holidays. That is a secret, like whether you like it or not, that is the secret. You pick holidays for your work days, and I promise you, you like it and you thank me. You thank me. Do I look like a devil? Don't get scared. Everything will be fine, okay? Don't get scared for your sister. I'll be fine. So make sure you always pick those extra days to work. Always pick those extra days to work, because if you don't pick those days, guess what happens to you? You will just stay broke. You will stay broke, and you have just 3 days to work. And if you have 3 days to work, those other days you have to pick up those shifts, make that extra money. Imagine picking up shift, you're making extra. Okay, imagine working over the weekend, working night shift, because just the fact when you work night shift, they pay you extra on top. Let's say for instance your base pay is $40, right? Now when you work weekends, you make extra $5. So per hour, every hour they add $5 to your paycheck. So instead you're making $45. Then if it's weekend at night, they pay you $5 for night differential and $5 for weekend differential. I don't know if you understand. It means that instead of paying you $40 an hour, they pay you maybe $50 or $55 an hour, and that's how you beat the system and you start making all this big money that people are making out here. You know, you have to make that money because we need it. We need money. We don't have to, no slacking here. We need money, girl. We need it. We need so much money as nurses, or as people living here with the bills we have. Nurses, we have to beat that system. You think that why is that they made us to do only 3 shifts? Because they know that we can do it. We can make extra money, and you have to beat that system. Then another tip, over the weekend, sometimes some people will say, oh, instead of making those extra like overtime, you don't want to do overtime, so instead of making extra money overtime, guess what, some people prefer to pick up a part-time job. Those 4, because you work 3 days, then you pick up a part-time job for the other 3 days. And see, do you know that when you work overtime, right, they pay you the taxes are definitely more. So guess what, you just want, actually I'm just contouring my face. So since the taxes are more, if you're doing overtime, like you're doing extra hours, people want to pick up a second job. And if you want tips on the best second jobs to pick as nurses, let me know. I will tell ya. Let me know. I will tell you the drill, because seriously, the side gigs that you can do, oh my god, I made over $1,000 over in 1 weekend. So if you want to know that gig that I did to make that, comment down below and we'll discuss that. Okay, I'm just contouring my face. I mean, this is just, I'm doing this, you can see very fast. This is a very fast good makeup for if you have to just start your day and all that good stuff, you know. Yep, sometimes I'll just leave my eyebrows like this, so even with a big face, but let's just do something small on these eyebrows today. Okay, so I just use this pencil that has 2 sides so that I don't waste time, because when you're going to work, most often than not, if you're late like me, sometimes I'm late. Yep, so you just feel your brows a little bit and it's nothing crazy. So guys, make sure you use these tips. Don't show up for work on those days that is busy days, you know. Don't show up, don't go. They will call you, you'll be surprised. Especially when you've been working there for a while, you know those days that are those problematic days that people always call out. Then you know your colleagues that are bad to call out. So by the time they say they're calling out, don't go to work, just stay. Don't pick up shift on those days. Now when you pick up shift on those days, you just see that the other person that will come after you, they'll be paying them extra money. So you want to use your head. We use our head. Where I come from, we use our head. Okay, I just brushed on my brows. Nothing, no crazy concealer on that. Nothing. Yep. So what I'm just gonna do is just brush up the whole face right now. So another side gig, the side gigs that you can do over the weekend to give you some good cash, the kind of side gigs that you can do is, you know, there are some jobs that you do that they don't even cut taxes. They just give you the money, like the money that you want, especially this home visit. That's what I do sometimes. You do it, they don't cut you any money, no taxes, nothing. So guess what happens when you do that? It's always better to even have this kind of jobs, because they'll cut you. I think you have to use but just this 1099 thing or so, and it's not as crazy as cutting taxes from the very beginning. It's not as crazy as that. You don't want to glow too much when you're going to work, so I just blend it out. Just blend it out. Okay. You don't want to glow too much. You don't want to no too much glow here. You don't want people looking at you and making patients blind. You don't want to make patients blind. Yes. So back to business. So get those jobs, get those side gigs over the weekend, make extra money, or on those days that you are off. I mean, you have 4 off days, you can get a good full-time side job. Full-time. You'll be shocked. Oh my god, how much money you're gonna make from doing all of that. Because as a nurse, we know all these things, but I don't know why we don't put them into practice. Make money. The fact that you're a nurse, you have 3 days to work. When 3 days you do 12-hour days, you're already at 36 hours. And when you're at 36 hours, the rest of the days you're making money. You're just making extra money. You know what I'm saying? Because the official number of days in America, official number of hours in America for somebody to work, a full-time employee to work, is what? Is 36 to 40 hours. And nurses at 3 days are already at 36 hours. By the 4th day, they've already reached the 40 hours, and then they have extra 8 hours to make extra money. Imagine that. The kind of makeup you want to do when you're going to work. This one just gives you that glow. Like, it takes away all that white cast that was there. You know, you always have to use a certain spray, and it gives you that glow. You see the glow from, look at that glow, look at it. And now I'm going to use the Day Signature glosses. The best glosses you need as a nurse or as an employee in your life every day at work. This is the only glosses you need. If you don't have these glosses, what are you doing with your life? Take your life away. See that? You have to look top notch. Top notch. If you don't want to have all this color, no problem. Just use your clear gloss, and you know, if you just want to look simple, natural, and fly, fancy, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So guys, make sure you grab that bag, grab that. Alright guys, this is the finished look. As you can see, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm just ready to go to work. And so hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you grab those bags, grab the money, make that extra money as a nurse, bring the bags home, beat that system. Don't care about the small money to pay nurses. The nursing pay can never suck. So make sure you grab that bag. Oh